This is the Iowa weather report for Sunday, December the 9th, 2012. Now our first look at the 0Z GFS Model Run at noon today. We have a piece of energy moving across the middle part of the country, a strong, decent trough coming in through the plains, and that's kicking off the snowstorm that'll be occurring across the upper Midwest. Northern Iowa may get maybe an inch or two, but Minnesota may get quite a bit of snow, maybe 4 to 8 or 9 inches of snow, especially around the Twin Cities. That moves off to the east on Monday. Skies will be clearing and sunny, but it's not going to be very warm. Highs in the upper teens and into the 20s. Just brisk and cold, and that continues into Tuesday. GFS wants to bring maybe an isolated flurry around. I think there'll be a few more clouds on Tuesday than on Monday, with highs in the 20s to near 30. Wednesday it gets a little bit warmer as another system moves across the U.S.-Canadian border. Southwesterly winds will bump temperatures up into at least the 30s for highs, with some mainly sunny skies. And Thursday we'll see highs maybe approaching 40 again. But lack of precipitation, well, there'll be some light snow to our north and west, but elsewhere, outside of Southern California, it's dry across the country. The system over California moves into the Four Corners region, but that doesn't affect us, and we still have highs in the 30s and to near 40, maybe some low 40s, with mainly sunny skies. Saturday, though, here comes the storm system out of the southwest. It kicks out with the center near Kansas City. This could bring some rain, a mix, and some snow here by this coming weekend. And a week from today, next Sunday, we have a piece of energy over the north, a fairly strong piece of energy over the south. And when you have a piece of energy over the south, that will usually take a lot of the moisture away. And in this case it does. A lot of it will be down to our south, and there'll be little, if anything, left around here. But temperatures do cool back down into the 20s to lower 30s for highs. We go to the 20th of December, a few days afterward. We have another trough, some energy moving across the Great Lakes down into the lower and middle Mississippi Valley. Another one going into the west coast. This will bring some snow around here, possibly, if this is right, with a low pressure center in the northern parts of lower Michigan, with some showers and storms to the south. And at the end of the forecast here on Christmas Eve, we have pretty wavy pattern, bit of a trough axis to the west, big vortex over New England. And if this was to be right, and we're doubting this would bring a pretty hefty snowstorm to the north and east into the Great Lakes with some lake effect. Around here, looks like temperatures maybe around 30 or a couple degrees either side, with some southerly winds coming off from the south. Well, the satellite image from last evening showed the snowstorm and storm system over the northern plains and into Minnesota with some snow. Some of it possibly could be quite heavy. A little bit of rain and mix to our south over the state of Iowa. The watch warning map from last evening, some blizzard warnings in western Minnesota through south and North Dakota, winter weather advisories, winter storm warnings, some winter storm warnings and advisories across New Mexico and Colorado, and some fog issues over the south and east. The QPF chart, precipitation over the next 5 days through Thursday evening at 6 o'clock, showing a lot of the precipitation you see is from this storm system that ends today, with maybe nothing to the west to a quarter of an inch to the north and east.